What's up, YouTube? Kingdom, I'm making this video in response to the video that you made that the Seventh-day Adventists are deceptive and that they teach a false doctrine. You made the video because you say that the Seventh-day Adventists teach that Michael the Archangel is actually Jesus. And you go on to rant and rave about how deceptive they are and how much of a false doctrine that they teach. But you offer no evidence to refute what they teach. You offer no evidence at all to even support your position. If you listen to Doug Batchelor, he's a Seventh-day Adventist minister around here. His video is titled Michael the Archangel, a title of Jesus Christ, Part 1, Bengali, spelled B-I-N-G-O-L-L-Y, and the number 1. And in that video, he gives you two scriptures to support his position on why he believes that Michael the Archangel is Jesus. Because Michael, the very word Michael means to be God-like. If the word Michael is to be God-like, what angel or what spirit you know that is God-like? That's in heaven, because the archangel is in heaven, right? So if there's an angel, and if there's an archangel in heaven named Michael and he's God-like, wouldn't that angel have to be Jesus? That's point number 1. Point number 2, in Revelation chapter 12 verse 7, it's discussing a war that's going on with the archangel, which is the highest angel who's God-like in heaven, and he's fighting a dragon. We all know that the dragon is symbolic of Satan. So the question becomes, who is God-like in heaven that has the power to fight against a dragon, the devil, and cast the devil out of heaven along with 1/3 of their angels? If you follow that argument to the logical conclusion, you would have to conclude that it would be Jesus. It goes even further than that. Turn in your Bible to Judge chapter 13 verse 18. Here is speaking about an archangel coming to Manila and his wife to tell them that they were going to have a special child. And the wife's response was to the angel, well, who are you? And the angel's response is, well, don't you know who I am? Why do you ask? I'm the wonderful. My name is the wonderful one. Now, among other things that Jesus was called, as far as the Lamb, the truth, the light, the Prince of Peace, and so forth and so on, he was also called the wonderful one. Skip down to verse 22 in Judges chapter 13. There they're talking about after the angel had visited Manila and his wife to tell him that they were having a special child, the husband says to his wife, surely we're going to die because we have seen God. Okay, if the angel that they saw was God and Jesus is God, then doesn't that mean that the angel is Jesus? And not only did they say they saw God, they said that we should worship him. Now Gabriel didn't even want to be worshipped, but this angel here had no objection to being worshipped when they said that. Another thing I take issue, when you start your video off, you have hip-hop music playing in the background, and then you're doing that hip-hop swagger dance, and then you're folding your arms or whatever, and you're pretending that you're doing a hip hop rap. And then after the music stops, you say, "See how I just deceived you? You thought this was a hip hop video." That's how the Seventh-day Adventist deceives. First of all, that video didn't deceive me, because when I clicked on the link to your video, I already knew what your video was about. I knew you were going to be speaking about the Seventh-day Adventist deception. So it didn't deceive me, because you already had the title of the video up there. I find that to be a piss poor analogy as to comparing what you thought was deceptive and how you think the Seventh-day Adventists deceive people. I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist. I'm just arguing for the sake of argument. I suggest you listen to Doug Batchelor a little more, or you listen to Forerunner 777. Both of those guys are Seventh-day Adventists. Doug Batchelor is a Seventh-day Adventist minister, and so is Forerunner 777. In my opinion, they both are excellent teachers. I mean, you can't go bashing people's religious beliefs or their philosophy or their belief system, period, and not offer any evidence to support, what you have to say, or refute what they have to say. So I just wanted to speak my piece on that and see what you got to say about this video.